right, man, let's talk about Jared Goff. So should I stay or should I go? I was watching Stranger Things, hearing that song. So let's talk about it, man. That's a debate. Some fans still feel like he should go. Some fans feel like he can stay. But I say this, man, he did his job this year. You know, in the times that he wasn't able to do his job. He didn't have the weapons to do his job, right? Offensive line was kind of injured last in the 2022 season. They got together this season, but some weapons was in and out the lineup. St. Brown went down. Shark went down. You know, Tom Kennedy came in and gave us some big time. Jameson Williams was down at the beginning of the season. They didn't get a chance to really form their rapport. So, I mean, the 1-6 start, it was tough. You know, but you can see the improvements, you know, from last season, getting more comfortable. Ben Johnson, you know, and you know the next thing for him is to continue to, you know, do that on the road when he in the dome. You know, he got the smaller hands whenever he wore the gloves. Didn't like the ball was coming out comfortable as it could. It could have been coming out. That kind of was the thing with Stafford. You know, should he wear the gloves, not wear the gloves? I don't understand how they throw with the gloves on. But, you know, well, I think he's done enough. And I said this in the middle of the season. I think he's done enough to come back next year and play again. But the question is, if Ben Johnson not going to be here, you know, then what? You know, he made some improvements. You know, then what's the steps to get him more comfortable with an offensive coordinator? You know, who's going to do the same thing and, you know, do an offense around him, what they do well. I'm pretty sure Ben Johnson ain't the only great offensive coordinator out there, but that'll be a different discussion for a different day. You know, if he does move on, hopefully he stays a little bit longer. But yeah, he's done enough. But if I can upgrade, I still would. I'm not going out there giving up a Ricky Williams deal for anybody. If it's a guy that I really like on my board, it's a guy out there that's a free agent that I really like, and I feel like he'll fit the mold, so be it. Jared Goff, you know, it's one way to look at it. Oh, Goff can stay. He cemented himself, and that's fine. But also one thing Goff done is raise his stock. He's going to be a coveted commodity because quarterbacks are a scarce, you know, material on the market. That's why Dak Prescott got paid all the money he got paid, even though a lot of people didn't believe he deserved that money. So you got to remember, the football team called about Goff last year. You know, win with Carson Wentz, that wasn't the move. Goff had a good season, almost 30 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Played well. Without some of the injuries in there, you know, he'd have been well into the 30s in my opinion. DeAndre Swift, Jamal kind of got banged up here and there. But if I got a deal that seems right for me to upgrade the position, I will. But I'm not going out there looking to reach for nothing. You know, and if you like a guy and you feel like you can reach, you can upgrade there, that's on you. That's on Brad Holmes, that's on Dan Campbell. You know, if somebody quarterback fall to you and you feel like, hey man, he'll fit, so be it. But I think Goff showed going to Green Bay last night, even though it wasn't nothing on the line, that through the season that you can count on him in a crunch. Goff proved that he could put up points at times when Matthew Stafford couldn't, you know, put them drives together like Goff could. You know, when they get hot under Jared Goff, they hot. And they ain't no hot for a quarter or two, they hot. You know, if it's in the second quarter, they pick up they hot. If it's from the beginning of the game, they hot. Matthew Stafford, that seemed kind of fluky. You kind of know what I'm saying? That seemed kind of fluky to me. Where they'd be hot for a period, a limited period. But Jared Goff, you know, once they catch fire, man, he get in the rhythm and they catch fire. And they catch fire. You know, they hot. You know, he can put points up, not just in bunches, but he can put a stretch together where they burning hot. You know, and that's one thing you can't say about him. But yeah, I think he cemented himself as a starter. But like I said before, if You go get a quarterback and you love him, go get him. Now you don't have to use. I mean, it's pretty much you comfortable though. I ain't gotta force shit. Excuse my language. I ain't gotta force nothing. No, we good. We good. But yeah, we'll love to have a mobile quarterback and all that type of stuff. If I can get Lamar and it makes sense, then so be it. Bryce Young fall to me. I like Stroud, Levis, the Richards kid, whatever his name from Florida. And I can develop him, so be it. But they're at the point where we got a lot of picks to fill these holes in this football team. And Goff fit what you want to do. You want to run the football, high percentage throws, play action. That's what you want to do. And that's how you win. And he's shown that, you can trust him in the crunch time. He gonna make you give him the people around him, he gonna make the plays. Now, is he gonna make somebody better? Not so much. He ain't gonna make somebody better, but you gotta remember next year they add a healthy Jameson Williams, and on that catch he caught yesterday on that fly route, the way he pulled away from the Green Bay defenders when he slowed down to catch that ball and he accelerated, that was scary. That was scary. You got to understand, he probably ain't at full strength, and he running that fast in the cold at night at Lambeau. So you got to understand that's going to be a little weapon that they get next year. So that's going to be like an addition. So you're going to get St. Brown healthy again, Jameson Williams, healthy starting off the season. Him and Goff can form a rapport. So, and I get people say, well, you get Lamar and he gets spooky and all that. I get it. But you got to make sure Lamar fit for what you do. Now, Bryson, one of them dudes fall to you, so be it. They're in a position that when a quarterback falls, somebody can move up to 6 with the Lions. They're in a position they can move up. They like Jalen Carter. I know you don't want to move up for a defensive lineman. They can move up and get them. They're in a great spot, bro. They can take some of their picks and fall back to next year and try to make a run next year. They're in a great position. People say we could just fill out the defensive holes and all that type of stuff. The draft don't necessarily work like that. Well, I'm going to draft for our defense like it's Madden. Then you start passing up on Hall of Fame and generational talents and Pro Bowl type of talent and all Madden type talents. So you can't come into my, take all the offensive players off the board, we can go defense. It don't work that way. It doesn't. Everything is on a case-by-case, pick-by-pick basis. Now, you got two guys that's even on your board, even in every category, then you got to go with what's the need. But yeah, Goff showed, more than anything, when you need him, he gonna ball. And they can be hot for long stretches, long period. When he get hot and he get into a rhythm, the only thing is he ain't the most fleet of foot, but he ain't the most unathletic guy out there neither at the quarterback position. So I think last night he did enough to cement himself. As a starter, I think you can win with him. But like I said, if you can upgrade, you upgrade. Simple as that. If you can upgrade, you upgrade. You got all the picks to do so. You may never be in this position again, but the picks you got and the assets you got to upgrade. But there's a lot of players they can use. Like, their biggest need, in my opinion, is a deep interior lineman that can do it all, especially rush the passer, stop the run. That's their biggest need. They got a whole bunch of guys on the edge. They get somebody on the middle that can disrupt shit like Warren Sapp, John Randall, somebody like that, Aaron Donald. That's exactly what they need. Athletic linebacker in the middle. And I think they need a veteran corner. They got enough young corners. Jeff Okuda, Jerry Jacobs. They got enough of them young guys. Chase Lucas. They need a veteran corner. I wouldn't rule out going to try to get Jalen Ramsey. With Sean McVay look like he getting out of there, the Rams could be in a fire sale trying to get some of them picks back. I wouldn't be. But if Jalen Ramsey, the price is right, I'd do it. I'd do it. Over another good veteran cornerback out there that's still good. If I get my hands on Bradbury or something like that, yeah. They need that more than, and if I get a young corner in the second, third round and continue to go behind those guys, then yeah. But with Jared Goff, I think he done enough. He proved that he can get to the Super Bowl with the Rams. I think one of the things that kind of hurt his Super Bowl bid was that, in my opinion, was them getting rid of Brandon Cooks too. That speed guy that he can get the ball to down the field. And one thing you love what they did with the Rams was they ran the football. And that's what Detroit doing. They running the football. Anytime you get a hat on the hat, you get physical, get downhill, and make something happen, you got a chance. And Detroit added some athleticism, some chain movers, some speed, some youth on the outside. I think he's the right guy. And obviously, you would love to have Bryce Young. You'd love to have Lamar Jackson. I'm not opposed to those. I'm not opposed to that neither. But I'm not necessarily gonna reach. If it's within my asking range and I feel comfortable doing it, cool. But I think you okay with Goff for now. But like I said, if I can upgrade and I get one of them dudes, and people talk about Lamar Jackson, I mean they always like to do stuff for financials. That's financially gonna bring the city out. It's gonna look like a Piston game around there if that's what they into. Them jerseys gonna fly off the rack. You put them instantly on this Lion offense, little shop talk. They instantly one of the more dynamic offenses in the league. You get into the narrative, if he can't throw, Josh Allen couldn't throw till he got Stephon Diggs neither. That's what they don't tell you. Josh Allen couldn't throw till he got Stephon Diggs neither. That's what they don't tell you. So it'll be that'll be for shock value, boy. Detroit will be turned up. They will be turned up like you never seen before. They will be turned. But I think you're cool with Goff. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video financially on support the channel. Cash App $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this.